We're back with the burning wheel. All right, let's get to the bottom of what in the heck is going on with all this craziness.
Indeed.
And did we just torture a man for very little reason?
What?
That's my main question.
For very little reason, he tried to murder 2 women. He murdered 1 woman,
Yeah,
tried to
it's
murder
not
another.
Cantarius. It's true.
Yeah, but I don't know that.
Why are we holding Cantarius? No, yeah, that's true.
I don't know
I
if
was
it
going to
was his
say,
fault.
why are we holding Cantarius to a slightly different standard when
Technically,
Cantarius
it
also
wasn't
wants
in-
to kill anybody who's sick?
Yeah, I mean, Cantarius technically didn't know it was going to do that, so it wasn't intentional.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so let's cut over to Alphonse. Alphonse, what are you gonna try to pull with the abyss here?
Okay, well, my back is to Connor.
Okay.
I mouth to the abyss. Follow my lead.
All right. Well,
Right.
you know,
Here's
I'm
the
rolling
shaping
a,
of your lips.
hearing check, right? Yeah. No, I legitimately can.
A hearing
It's a
check?
challenging test, but yeah, I can do a
Yeah,
hearing check.
yeah, because you're probably sub-vocalizing unconsciously, so he could definitely make a hearing test or
I don't know.
because it's magical hearing. Hey, it's magical hearing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's gonna be probably ob 6, Connor.
About ob 5.
No, ob 6.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm
Using
sure.
ob 5.
I'm sure.
I failed.
Wow, that was
Magical sight
bad.
see through him. Oh man, ouch.
Really bad.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you did not pay attention at all. Or Jared's just really good
So-
at not, sub-vocalizing or whatever. So, or Alphonse rather.
Yeah. Let's go with that one.
Okay. So Alphonse thinks about that. He's like, yeah, he has magical hearing, so I'm gonna not have any sort of sound come from my lips.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
Makes
I
sense.
mouth that, and then I say, what the heck is going on here? What's her name?
Achia.
Yeah, I'm like what's going on here, H.O.? Who are those guys? And you're not helping them, are you?
No, of course not. They came in and they were threatening me with weapons, and I didn't know what to do, so I just let them. I don't know. I'm so scared. And then she like leans on you, like kind of starts to hug you a little bit.
Oh.
I say, don't touch.
Wait, what'd you say, Connor? You
Good
kind
man,
of
Cantarius.
Don't touch him.
him. Okay. I thought you said her for a second. So I was like, whew.
Wait, what? What?
What?
Don't get it.
Oh, I thought you were yelling at me not to touch her.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just like it's fine. This is probably just a huge misunderstanding. Cantarius. We should hear what she has to
Don't.
say.
Touch him.
I also did specify that she was a heretic before I left, just so you know.
Yeah,
don't
I mean,
think Connor do care
As
about
soon
heretics.
as Cantarius, as soon as you say that, I mean, she pulls
We all
away,
care about
like she doesn't touch
heretics.
Alphonse.
Oh, okay, yeah. All
We
right.
care about heretics because our molecules don't want to be floated apart.
It's true.
And I asked her, I'm like, you're not a heretic or anything, are you? I was like, my buddy, Dylan, my brother, not my buddy. Oh man, Dylan, my own flesh and blood. Said you are a heretic. That's not true, is it?
No, of course not. I follow the orthodox teaching of the church. I mean, you saw it. The heretics were the ones who attacked me.
Okay. Well,
And then
what did
I
what
think
were they looking for
I think she
the
leans in the real quick before you ask her that and says, again, thank you so much for helping us defend the abbey.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you ask again?
What?
What did you ask again?
I'm like, what? So what were they after, and and whatnot?
Right. Yeah. She says,
And whatnot.
I don't know. I mean, there are valuable scrolls here and books and stuff like that. We don't have much of value. She just kind of leaves it hanging. She's just. Cantarius, how much are you buying this?
I mean,
Do you want me to make a falsehood roll? With
yeah.
against your will, or would it be
Have them
harder
both
than
make
that?
falsehood rolls.
You have a pretty
Um,
awesome will, don't you?
No,
Connor?
I'm just do a static number. Just let me,
Yeah, exactly. Like, how hard would it be?
decide whether or not. I don't. Yeah. I mean, at this point, either a 6 or a 7 probably.
Okay.
You should add mine in there as well.
Yeah. So Alphonse, what do you have for falsehood again? You have a 3.
3.
Yeah. Let's have you make the roll, and then she'll help you because she has it, but she has it at a black 3 instead of a gray 3. So
She's also following your lead. So.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
go ahead and make the
Yeah.
falsehood, and then she'll help you with the dice. So.
Oh well, okay. If I'm doing it, I'm gonna add another crap as well.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm gonna add in my 2 for persuasion, bull crap, and then
Well,
tall
you're not
tale.
persuading him.
Yeah, I am. I'm adding elements of persuasion.
No.
Persuasion is convincing someone that it's good for them to do what you want. You're
Yeah.
not even speaking to
Okay.
Connor.
Oh,
There's-
okay,
yeah,
so
there's no source of persuasion here.
instead of doing this right now, I'm just gonna do my like whole spiel and like put it into one roll.
Okay, that's fine. Continue.
So I'm just like, okay, I think I figured it out. They kidnapped you knowing that we would come here. Because they're obviously after something we have. Something about what's Cantarius' staff.
Wait, did he roll yet?
No. I'm just gonna say my whole spiel and then
And
just
then
have
make
that
the
in
roll.
one. Yeah, instead of making a bunch of rolls. It can just be one arbitrary. So yeah. It's like they were obviously after Cantarius' staff.
I mean, you're talking to. Oh wait, you're talking to the abbess still?
And at this point, I'm talking to both of them. I'm pulling Connor in.
Oh, okay.
I guess they're obviously after your staff. That's why they brought us here. That's why they got kidnapped the abbess.
Wait, do we have any reason to believe that? I mean, I only just
Okay,
found
so
out
I
about
would
that.
like to point out that the staff is actually sitting on the altar.
Ugh.
I'm
Ah.
like, yeah, Cantarius, your staff is right there.
Did I notice
Oh yeah,
that when I watched-
exactly. Cantarius. Okay, Delid wouldn't have noticed it because he's fighting. Cantarius wouldn't have
Well, I
noticed it
wasn't
because
fighting
he's
when I watched it,
blind.
though.
But again, like the abbess was in front of the altar at that point, so maybe you didn't
Okay.
notice it. You know what I
the
mean?
staff is quite a bit wider. Than
I
she is,
actually think I said
No,
that when you first like last session. I think I said that there's I think I pointed that out that the staff was on the altar.
Oh, okay. I
I
didn't
believe
remember
you
that.
did too. I just
you know what?
completely forgot about that.
I think I did. I think I do remember that now that you said
Yep.
that.
So, but again, like
Okay.
I think it perfectly makes sense, and no one's thought about it until now because Cantarius is blind.
Yeah.
He doesn't see it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
they obviously tried to lure us here because you know about the staff.
Do you go to?
They said something about.
Yeah. Do you go for the
They
staff
said something
immediately?
about. No,
Sorry.
okay. Yeah, no. It's fine.
Cantarius, do you go for the staff immediately?
Wait,
No.
did someone say it was there?
I
Alphonse
asked
just
Jared
pointed
to
it
come
out.
hand it to me.
I don't want to touch it because it kills people, and I don't. And it looks like they're doing some ceremony. Definitely don't want to touch it. Do not want to touch it.
You do realize that you just kind of implicated the abbess with that statement.
Yeah.
She was the one in front of
What?
the altar.
Yeah, she was the one praying. Well, I guess Cantarius didn't see her, and technically you were saying that she got captured, so he wouldn't. if
I'm not
Cantarius
saying
said
they
he wouldn't
were.
know
I'm
that.
saying they could have. They could have done stuff with it, and that adds into the next part of the story. And they said that the amulet that what's his face has Antonius. I always get those two mixed up. Antonius has is part of the thing they're looking for. I don't know why, but they obviously kidnapped the abbess and Theo and I to try and bring you guys here to collect everything they needed for whatever they're doing. Okay, now
You
I'm
realize
going
as soon as she walks out of the room, I'm just gonna be like, oh, except that all of these things implicate you, and it's not gonna do anything.
I'll
Yeah.
try to explain it to you.
That it's. I mean, the guy I just tortured said her name specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, they were in the same room together previously.
that guy wasn't. It was the guy I beat
Was
up
it?
who was in the same room.
No.
No,
But
I
they-
went into the
that-
other room and killed that guy.
That
I
guy
killed him.
works with the guy in the room. So
Yeah.
he'd obviously know her name.
Everybody know these guys' names? We don't have to call them the guy in the room and the guy in that room.
Min.
Yeah, Min is the guy that's unconscious in this room right now.
Oh,
Oh,
we actually do
okay.
know their
You
names.
don't
Okay.
you don't know. I mean, I guess the guy might have told them in his name during their beating him up and all that stuff. So just for the sake of convenience, his name is Legard.
What?
His name is Legard. Because you stabbed him in the leg.
Oh. No, that was the other guy, wasn't it?
Oh, was it?
No, it wasn't. That's the
I
guy.
thought so.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I thought. All right.
Yeah.
Come on, that is so funny. That is so
That's good.
funny, and you all
Yeah.
know it. It's hilarious.
So I take it you won't let me use my persuasion for this one.
No.
Not really.
Okay.
Not really.
Okay. Okay, so falsehood. Okay, so bullcrap.
So
I'm gonna
what
add
is
my 2
exactly your
persuasion
intent here, Jared?
to try to shift the blame from the abyss, like shift guilt from her to Min and the other guy.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Okay, wait. What's going on? Why would he do that? Is this part of your plan now?
This is part of his plan. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, he told me about it.
It's because he really, really, really wants to get stabbed.
Hey,
His stomach is just aching
It's-
for some
hey,
steel.
it's on my character sheet. I want to save the abyss.
Oh man, you're gonna get her killed.
I'm like,
You're gonna
charged.
kill her regardless.
that particular.
Well, you wouldn't have just murdered her, but now that you're trying to help her escape.
It was so
No, I'm not
good.
trying to help her escape. I'm trying to make it so you won't kill her the second you come back. Okay, so do
Okay.
I get something from her acting, Caleb?
Yep. Just get one modifier dice from her.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, so 5. What's the
What was it, Connor? 6 or 7 or?
oops.
I'm gonna say 7 now.
Okay, I completely
I
ruined
just
it.
don't. Yeah.
Darn.
get?
1 6.
Oh, I have one. Oh man.
It is a gray though, so you have a
Come on,
better
come on.
chance. You have like a 66%.
There you
Nice.
go.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh, and I
not
get to
nice.
roll
We
another
got a
one.
7?
Yeah, you just
You
roll
got a
that.
6. Oh, you got 7 successes.
You
Yeah.
got a 6?
Yeah, he can roll another one if he wants.
Wow. 8 successes.
Yeah.
This is a crappy roll to get this on.
And
Well,
9
that's
successes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're trying to convince me to.
That's intense.
What is your intent?
To shift the blame from the abyss to Min and all the other heretics and like the people who attacked earlier and the assassin dude who's in the other room.
So yeah, so paint the abyss as just an innocent bystander and all this who got caught up in something bigger than
Who
she
was specifically used to lure us, who have the pieces of the puzzle they need to finish whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
I like this one.
Because it makes complete sense.
So Cantarius?
Kill that little girl over.
No.
Trying to think through this one.
I mean, oh, there it is.
Okay, so. So why is she here? Is she just?
Because she was used as bait
And
to
why did she tie
lure
you
me
to
and Theo in. She didn't tie us up. That was Min. The dude on the floor right there.
Okay.
Oh man.
And Min was the one who interrogated me earlier and semi beat me up.
Down forward.
All right, so this is what I do then. I slowly walk over,
Why did
eyes on the
it work?
both of you, and grab my staff.
You can't see.
Yep. That's it.
It's an expression.
So So
Punch
I go
your
and
ear.
grab my
Your
staff.
ears are trained on them.
And then I go and stand back over by the door. And I look to the abyss and I say, is there any way for me to destroy this? Do you have any idea? Please, if you truly are innocent in this regard, you have to know something about how to destroy demonic staffs, right?
And after he says that, I'm like, yeah, you must have heard something being held captive by these guys for so long.
Objection! Leading the witness.
You're not here, Antonio.
Legitimately what that was.
Come on.
Oh man.
Antonius is being cheeky.
Yeah.
Yep.
I missed something. What happened?
Antonius made a law, or Josh made a law joke.
Yeah.
Tell it again.
No, well, it doesn't work now. It's not. It's outside of context.
Ah!
I was like,
Agreed.
yeah,
Agreed.
you must have heard
Context.
something
Doesn't
being
work.
captive so long, and Josh was like, objection.
Leading the
leading
witness.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
see, you didn't even laugh.
No, I got
Rude
it.
moment.
See, I mean, it's like scripture. You can't take it out of context without it not making sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, it made perfect sense. It
Right.
just it didn't provoke the reaction that it would have otherwise. But yeah, so the thing, yeah, I mean, she shakes her head. And she says, "I don't know anything. I'm sorry."
Does she have to roll a falsehood for that?
Yeah, I mean, she really no. Well, okay, so this is the thing. I feel like this is just letting it ride. Like this is all part of that story.
You
Well,
didn't
she
hear
might
what I
not
said.
actually have any
No,
idea how
she
to
doesn't
break
have
it.
to roll.
I had no idea what
Yeah.
anyone just said.
I said that she probably doesn't know how to break it. She knows what it does, but she probably doesn't know how to destroy it. Because that's specifically, he asked specifically if she knew how to destroy a demon staff.
Mm-hmm.
So. Clearly Adam didn't hear him. Yeah, I think you're muted, Adam.
Sorry, what?
Mike said to stop chewing your
Yeah,
fingernails.
hold
He
up.
said
I
to someone
definitely
else,
can't
too.
hear a word you guys are saying.
He was just joking. Oh, there you go.
And Connor died.
Oh, yeah, Kev, you heard what I said in regards to the abyss right after Connor said what he said, right?
No. Say it again.
Oh, okay. Well, I led her to try to be more open. I was like, oh, hey, yeah, you obviously heard. You probably heard something being held captive by them, right? After Connor said what he said about destroying the staff.
Yeah. She says they were. I don't know. He and she points
Hold up. I missed what was being said with Daddy grabbing the headphones, and then I tried to unplug the cord and I couldn't hear anything.
I just explained what I said after what you said.
Yeah, Caleb didn't catch
What'd you
that
say?
Jared was trying to lead her to answer you, like she was a
Oh,
captive
okay.
or whatever. And so now he's restating what she says.
But yeah, she says, I mean, I guess they were talking about him, and she points to the guy in the middle of the room, and I mean, you can tell more or less what she's who she's pointing to, but I mean, you just can't see it. But she says he said something about a ritual of some sort. I don't know. Apparently, he needed me to pray over it or something. Most of the time, to be honest, I was praying that God would smite them.
Wait, who's talking right
So
now?
if you
The abbess.
prayed,
The abbess.
so if you prayed right now for this staff to be destroyed, would it work?
And you can just tell she pales. Or no, you
Nice.
can't. You can't.
Yeah, I can't tell it's
So she totally pales and you just don't notice it.
I mean, if that's the thing you notice. you
Sure,
just
okay,
totally
I
recognize
can-
it. Yeah,
Make
you're-
a
I'm gonna
hearing.
I'm gonna make a. Yep, I'm gonna make an untrained sight check. Hold up.
Oh, an untrained sight check. Oh, okay. Cool.
Yep.
Do it.
What's the
Wait, hey, Connor, has your
Uh,
character been blind
3.
forever?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
I missed what
I was like,
happened.
he might not know what someone paling looks like, but
But no, he
if
does.
he's not been blind, yeah, okay.
Wait, what the?
Well, we can all see it.
I didn't make it.
Yeah, none of us are in the room though, conveniently.
It's Connor and I.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh wow.
Wow.
Connor.
Apparently my wounds are restricting me from being able to suddenly gain sight.
Yes, you try once more to break through this, and it just doesn't happen. Like, it doesn't work. You can mark that test though. How many more do you need before you get it?
8.
You
I've
need-
done more than 2 though, right?
Well, no. How many?
I've definitely done more than 2.
There's no possible way that you could have 8 left.
You only have to do
yeah.
as many as that bubble on the right says.
So 4?
Yeah, you have.
Really?
No, it's the. Yeah, it's the bubble on the right. So you just need 1 more.
Alright, cool.
Awesome. Yeah. So
He's learning sight.
yeah. And Connor and I talked about this, and there's a legitimate reason for why. So.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Magical senses and stuff.
Yeah. No, like
Um,
within the magic makes perfect sense.
It does, yeah, and it's cool. Yeah, so you don't see her paling, but yeah, so Alphonse, you definitely notice that. And she says, with like just a little bit of a shake in her voice, she says, "I could try. Why do you want to destroy it? To stop the ritual, I'm guessing."
Can you
It was
use
made
the
by
hearing
a
test to hear the uncertainty in her voice?
I mean,
'Cause,
he
can
hears
see
it, but I'm
or
not sure
feel
if I'm not sure if he like interprets it correctly.
Right, but I mean, like, if he does all of his social exchanging through hearing, he'd probably be able to tell the
Sure.
difference in the same way we can do with sight. So maybe he'd be
I
able
mean,
to pick it
it's
out.
obvious she's scared that because
Yeah.
she knows that staff has killed people and released giant clouds of smoke.
Right, but
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
Cantarius, I think you get this just twinge of suspicion. Like, there's something more than just like a normal fear of like the staff or whatever. It's like it's almost as if she's like there's like a lilt of regret in her voice.
And she says,
when she says, "I could try."
"Oh, okay."
Wait, what's up with
I
the?
look to you, Kantar. I'm like, yeah,
genuine.
you should probably set it down.
Thea, what
First.
were you saying, Adam?
Thought she was evil. Why is she acting like normal?
Yeah, this is their con. Alphonse and the Abbess are conning Cantarius right now. Because Alphonse apparently doesn't care about the fact that she's evil.
But is she evil?
I mean,
yes, she is.
We don't know yet.
She ordered that guy to go murder women.
That's just what he said.
So
Yeah,
I
well,
slowly,
sword hanging from his shin.
I slowly set it down, and then I
I'm
pick
back
it
to
back
the
up,
far corner of the room. Oh, okay.
And what do you do,
and
Connor?
then I say no.
We'll be right over
I
here.
slowly set it down,
The staff?
and then I pick it back up. Yeah, and I say
Okay.
no. This isn't right. This is my duty, not the gods.
Awesome. Awesome.
Nice.
So are you gonna
You got any fire
I
Gonna
do
throw
this
it in?
myself.
are you gonna actually try to like do something with it, like destroy it, or what?
No,
Is he like, oh, and he bangs it against something? He's like, well, that didn't work.
no, I tried that so many times. There's
He's like,
Nah.
no.
Did you try burning it?
Not the gods. They're like,
No, don't
He's like,
do that.
bring. Well, that didn't work.
Have you tried
Maybe-
sawing it in half?
Have you tried breaking it with your knee?
Yeah. Yes.
I
I've
mean,
tried
like
all
it's
of
legit
that.
indestructible. Like you tried to saw it and nothing happens.
Yeah.
It like
When
breaks
do
the
I get
saw.
one of those?
I mean, I've been trying for years and years and years to break this.
Yeah.
So I've tried everything except for throwing it in a forge, which I just tried now.
I mean, I feel like burning a stick would have been the first thing you'd try.
Yeah, so Dylan, I think this is the moment where you walk back into the room.
It's made out of yeah,
Okay.
so probably.
So you see Cantarius with the staff in his hands, and Alphonse and the abbess are like standing near the altar.
Okay. And
I look
he
to
just,
Dell and I'm like, we have a problem.
what? He just walks in and he thinks he like glances at you, like he just kind of like, okay, no one's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, lost you.
Hey, somebody's supposed to die here.
Oh, you're still there? Okay. He just looks at Jared and like, okay, no one's running away or whatever. And then he points at the staff and he says, "What is this? What does it do?"
You talking to the abbess?
Yeah.
Okay. She says, "I don't know. There's some sort of ritual that they were trying to do.
He holds his hand up to cut her off and he's like, "That guy there, when he was begging for his life, told me that you know what he was doing and you hadn't told him. That means you know what's going on. This guy too, apparently." And he nods to the unconscious guy. So
and
him up and tortured out of him.
yeah, definitely. She's like,
And then
no, I wasn't a part of it. I was, and she like looks to Alphonse for like reassurance. But you can, like,
also,
her story is starting to crumble, and so she's being desperate.
I also want to look, like, when I say pain of death kind of thing, I wanted to look at her expression to see if she was like, "Oh crap, my friend got butchered." Like,
She pales.
Okay. Yeah, he just, I don't know why he didn't really need a confirmation, but that helped. Yeah, he's just like, he just doesn't take crap. He's like, what does it do? You said you set it off early. What does that mean? What does setting it off in the right time do?
And she I think she takes one deep breath, and then like mutters something under her breath that you don't quite catch. But Cantarius, you definitely catch it, and she says, "Curse you to the abyss, Legard."
Wait, what did she say? The last word?
Legard, the guy's
Legard.
name. But Cantarius doesn't necessarily know the significance of that.
Yeah, I thought she was calling me a name.
No. You
Like,
sluggard.
Probably be there. I'm like, if his wounds have anything to do with it, he'll probably be there soon. I didn't hear it. You said I didn't hear it?
No, you didn't hear
Can I
it.
roll an observation?
Yeah.
What's the difficulty?
3.
Okay, I probably don't hear it then, but you know.
Yeah, you
I
don't.
don't hear it. I just got a 6.
Let's try to roll a 6.
Oh well, I mean, I may as well roll that too. To
You hear it. You're right next to her, Alphonse.
I can't just roll an arbitrary,
No.
routine one
No.
because I need 2 routine to level up.
No.
Okay, I hear it.
Yeah, I see you hear it then.
Okay, that's a difficult
And
test.
you know his
Alright.
name, so.
Yeah, I'm just like, his wounds might see to that, but for now I need information. And if you value either of these people's lives, you'll tell me what I want to know.
And she looks at Alphonse once more like, what am I gonna do?
I'm like, don't look at him. I'm talking to you. Look at me.
I say you should probably tell them what you know. This guy isn't the type to mess around.
And she like
I wipe the blood off my sword.
yeah.
Should I roll persuasion or?
where am I?
Sure,
I thought,
roll
wouldn't I go
persuasion.
with you guys? Why is everyone here except
Okay.
me?
You and Antonius
you were-
were still interrogating the other guy. I'll cut back to you in just after Alphonse makes this roll.
Yeah, I took off and I said you guys could figure out whatever you wanted and do whatever you wanted to him. I was gonna go talk to
Okay.
the abbess.
So can I add David's thing into a modifier, and can I add the fact that she's in love with me as a modifier?
You can get 1 dice for advantage on that.
Okay. What's the ob? Since she loves me.
For will, which is 4.
Probably, yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, this is the easiest roll in the entire universe.
I would have laughed
Don't
so
ever
hard
say
if
that.
you
Oh,
had
you still
failed.
succeeded. Yeah. That's what I said when I was trying to convince that girl that I wasn't insulting her by asking her out. That went really well.
Yeah.
And it was almost the
How are
exact
you
same
insulting
role.
her by asking her out?
Well, okay, she was like, because she was a kitchen maid, and my character's a bastard noble. And so she was
Okay.
like, I can't go out with a noble because that's a bad juju. And I was like, no, it's all good. And I rolled 7 dice, and I got 2. And I only needed 3, and I threw a fit. I was so mad. That happened twice. That same thing happened twice.
You can watch
You
the
just need to
episodes of
stop
that
trying
on
to go
youtube.com/xcarthan12.
Oh, yeah, shameless plugs.
To our own channel.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah, that's what shameless plugs are.
I would just like to
well,
say,
I
Adam,
usually plug the one podcast, so.
Adam, the people, so the Ginters and my family are watching this upstairs in the living room right now, and they said, please tell Adam his adoring fans are loving his bathrobe.
My bathrobe?
Yep.
Is that? That's good.
Right.
They're freaking out there.
I heard that.
We said.
Yeah.
Oh, it's out there.
Okay, so
I can hear them laughing.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Weird
let's see
cycle.
here. So yeah, Alphonse,
Anyways.
you just convince her, and she says, she looks at you, Della, and she says, "Fine, I'll tell you everything I know." And her voice does crack exactly like my voice just cracked. So we cut back over to Theo and Antonius. What did you want to ask Legard?
Me?
Yeah, Theo, because you were gonna ask him some more questions.
What did I ask him already?
We basically just got the thing about the staff out of him about how it was like, they set it off at the wrong time, and that's basically what they were after, and who knew what was going on. That was basically what we got.
Did I ask him why they were going after it? Like why?
He said he didn't know. That's why I went to talk to the abbess, because he said that she knew.
Hey, I think they want to see Ruth.
Yeah, they just
Yeah,
said
sure.
they just said on chat, and we want Ruth to make another appearance.
They said they want to see you. What? I don't know.
Our adoring
they said
fans.
we
Don't tell
want
her that
Ruth to
it's
make
not
another
us.
appearance.
It's not us.
It's everybody.
Yeah, it was Maddie and Mickey.
Yeah, we heard. Yeah, we heard. Go away.
Hey, that's mine. Huh?
Adorable.
Making Connor and I look bad, and Josh and Caleb,
Yeah. Just like
Not you, Jared.
Or Caleb.
Oh yeah, Caleb. Sorry, yeah. Oh, just us.
They all cheered.
Frantically remember my Twitch password.
This is so funny. Okay,
Anyway.
so yeah, Theo, what did you want to ask, Mr.
I was
Legard?
gonna ask. Oh shoot, what was I gonna ask? I was gonna ask how loyal are you? How loyal are you to the Abyss?
The Abyss? I'm not.
Whatever her name is.
No,
Yeah,
no,
push it
that's
away.
not what I'm saying. I'm not loyal to the Abyss. The Abyss is loyal to the same person that I am loyal to. We're loyal to each other. We work for the same people.
Who do you work for?
You wouldn't even know who they were. It wouldn't make any... the name would be meaningless to you.
May not be maybe meaningless to me, but my employer would certainly be interested.
It's called half a dozen things in half a dozen languages, but in Garrick, we're the Order.
You
The
believe
new
the order
order.
is righteous.
It's a force stat.
Of the Phoenix? Is it the Order of the Phoenix? Oh,
Order of the what now?
of the Phoenix.
No, it's just he
Oh,
just says the
I heard
order.
something
Harry Potter.
completely different. I
No,
heard Order of the Unix, and I was like, I was not aware of this.
Oh, so many jokes I'm not gonna make.
no.
Yeah.
Order of the eunuchs.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I'm trying to interrogate this guy seriously. It's a serious moment. No, I'm gonna ask him.
Garrett, come take a whack at the eunuch. Come on, you all got that, right? Come on.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's
Your
okay.
loss
All
is
right,
our
okay,
gain,
here's the
they're
thing.
and we
very
thank
I'm
you.
not gonna say now.
Moving on. Moving on.
I was gonna ask him. Does the Order believe what it's doing is righteous?
Of course we
Like,
do. Why else would
Well,
we
doesn't
do
everybody
it?
believe what they're doing is righteous?
Not the atheist.
they're doing it for the good of people. Like they're trying to help. They think they're trying to help somebody. Like they're like, oh, we're saving the world by killing everyone and destroying this thing. Because we can work together. We can work together to try and complete the same goal in different ways.
What is your goal?
To stop whatever it is that's happening from happening.
Well,
To do the thing.
well,
on.
well, guess what our goal
They're
is.
trying to destroy the staff. Why don't we try and destroy it? And we'll.
They're trying to use the staff. We're trying to destroy it.
And again, yeah, like Theo doesn't know that. So do you say that, Theo?
Well, he was there when the guy said that we used it at the wrong time, didn't he? Wasn't he?
Yeah.
So you know that they're at least trying to use it.
We'll take the staff and do whatever you need to do with the staff. We don't want it.
No.
Yes, we do. What are you
That
talking
staff is
about?
incredibly dangerous. We are not giving him that staff.
Thank you, Antonio.
And yeah, the guy kind of like smiles like in pain, and he's like,
I know this.
see, we're never going to get along.
What is your goal?
Our goal. It's too complicated. You wouldn't even get it. And he just like lounges back like this, like, just kill me now. Kind of a thing.
Okay.
Okay.
No. No. No.
Yes.
No. No.
Don't do it.
Don't kill
Do
him.
it, Adam.
Go up on top of him.
Give
Like,
me into your hatred.
Yeah, definitely.
like, listen, you silly fool. I want to know. Tell me.
You know, you're a lot less intimidating with that bathrobe on your head.
I'm not wearing a bathrobe.
I know, but
This isn't a bathrobe. This is a blanket.
it looks like a
like
bathrobe.
See? It's a blanket. You silly fool. I want to know where. I don't want to know where the abyss is. I want to know what your goal is, and I want to know who the freak you're working for. Slap him silly.
Yeah, okay, I
I'm
mean,
not gonna kill you.
you-
I'm gonna
you-
make you wish you were dead.
he says, the abyss is
I
in
still
the
can't take you seriously with a bathrobe. I can't do
The abyss is in the chapel.
it.
He says, the abyss is in the chapel, just down the hallway. We're working for the order. We want... This always sounds stupid when I say it. We want to save the world.
Save the world from what?
This is gonna be like you tell us what you want, you let him go. We'll let you go. He's like, okay, tell us what you want.
Yeah.
Like, and then
Wait, are we all in the same room now, or did David leave again?
No,
David's
no.
in the room with
Oh,
you.
no, I'm still in your room, but you're still in that room too.
Antonius and Theo are by
No,
themselves.
Oh, so you're not listening.
No, I'm
okay.
not.
like,
All right, yeah, just a little
we
confusion.
like walk away. He thinks we're gonna let him go, and then we're like, it's like from The Last of Us. We just kill him. We're like, yeah,
No, we're not gonna just kill him, and we're not gonna let him go. You're going to
said we were the
consider
good guy.
that.
bad guys.
I
so,
love this good
Right.
cop, bad
I'm
cop kind of
basically
thing that's
not.
happening right
Yeah.
now. Because Antonius is just
Yeah.
standing there, like, the
Hey,
arms
I'm
crossed
good.
over his chest, like, nope, we're
Like,
not gonna
tons
do
of
that. And
people.
Theo's like, yeah, we're gonna kill you. We're just gonna cut your throat. It's gonna be great. And Tony's like, no, we're not. No, don't worry about it.
No,
It's fine.
no, we're not gonna do that. Nope.
I like look at Antonius for like confirmation. Like he's like, no, we're not. All right, no, we're not.
We're gonna kill him, right? No, we're not.
We're
No,
gonna
okay, we're
reserve
not.
the right.
Legs? No, we're not gonna break his legs. Fine.
You already broke
Can I
one of them.
break your finger?
Pretty badly.
We're gonna break your
The other.
legs, right?
But yeah.
Dang it.
Can I at least punch him? Yeah, you can punch him. Yes.
So Theo, do you actually head out when you
Putting
hear
words in my mouth.
where the abyss is?
I'm going after the abbot.
Yeah,
'cause
that's what I
like,
figured.
he's kind of telling us how you're working for him, so I'm kind of like mad. But I'm
Okay.
not gonna like just jump in.
Okay, so you head
So
off.
I'm
Then
looking
Antonius,
for-
what do you do then?
You said save the world. Save the world from what?
And I think he like looks into your eyes, and then we cut back to the other scene.
Oh,
because
come
that's a
I
fantastic.
spent all
figure.
that time trying to interrupt Mr. Shield over there. Well, no, there.
It's
I
so
think
dramatic,
that's on the
though.
straight this time.
So much drama and suspense.
So Dylan, Alphonse, and Antarius. Right, because the abbess was gonna tell you what was going on, and so yeah, she's saying she says, what was the actual question that you asked her, like specifically? David, what was the question that you asked her?
Wait,
The abbess.
when?
Before we cut
Uh,
to the other people, because you would just Alphonse had just
Oh, I asked her what the staff did. What,
right.
What the
Okay. Right.
point of the-
Yeah.
what it
Yeah.
was.
Okay. So she says, "Fine, I'll tell you. There's a ritual. We found it in one of the ancient scrolls. That's why I was sent here to the nunnery in the first place. I work for what's called the Order."
I knew she was too pretty to be a nun.
You're blind. You can't even tell.
It was all in her
You heard
voice.
the
She
curve.
was extremely attractive. I don't say any of that.
Yeah,
I can
know.
tell by your voice. Really pretty. Yeah.
So do you have any?
Well, thanks.
Cantaris, do you have any reaction to the fact that Antonius was clearly just lying to your face that whole time?
I
You
mean,
mean
I
Alphonse?
was. He doesn't know I was lying because I said, "Oh,
he
that,
should, because
this is
it
what
was
I
really
think.
obvious.
This is what I think I figured out." But then she was just like, "Oh,
Yeah, no,
No.
I mean, not immediately,
guess.
no. I'm kind of just more disappointed in myself.
Okay.
Yeah. So then she says, there was a ritual. It was supposed to.
Then I look to you, Dylan, then, and I say, we have a liar in our midst. Though I'm sure you already knew that.
What do you mean?
And I look around. I'm like,
Hmm.
I asked you what you mean. He's like,
Alphonse.
what do you mean?
Alphonse
like,
was
wait,
trying
what? Whoa, what?
to
Yeah,
yeah,
this
just go free.
Wait, sorry.
Number
what'd you say?
one,
Alphonse was trying to
What'd you say,
convince
Kyle?
me that the abbess
Wait,
was good.
hold on. Oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah, that I should let her go.
number one,
Um,
I never said that you should let her go. I just take the boot off of her. That's
no
a
one
big
got
difference. I
offense 'cause you didn't even
specifically
make-
told you to guard the door.
So is that in character or?
Yes,
Okay.
that is in character.
Okay.
I specifically told you to guard the door so she wouldn't escape and we wouldn't get ambushed again.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it does. Like, yeah, that's not news to me. I kept you here for a reason. I knew he would try something.
The problem is, I almost let him go.
But I
Um,
didn't. That's the
He's just like, well, he's still here. You did a good job. He can be pretty slippery at his worst. So I mean, he's still here. That's good enough. And he looks back at the abbess and he's like, "What you were gonna say? Or you were saying?"
Yeah, she says, again, there was a ritual. We found it in one of the ancient scrolls, and Min, she like kind of nods to the Asian guy that he's unconscious in the middle of the floor. Min and Legard, my other companion, Min first. Min was sent here to help me figure it all out, and we met occasionally. I'm sorry. I'm back. Let me start over. There's a ritual. It's supposed to lead us to a treasure of some sort. We needed the smoke and we needed the mirror. I think. Okay, so remind me, Alphonse.
It's all just smoke and mirrors.
Yeah. Remind me, Alphonse. Did you actually have? Did anyone have the amulet? Or Antonia still has the amulet, correct?
Since nobody took it from me, yes.
Yes. Okay.
I
right.
still have
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
Does this sound familiar to me?
Yeah. I mean, it's the whole smoke and mirrors thing. Remember that you guys.
I mean, the mirror's not familiar.
Right. Other than that, a ritual of some sort, no, doesn't sound familiar to you.
Okay.
And she says, we needed the smoke and we needed the mirror. The staff provided the smoke. Ichiro, our town's mayor, which you now have arrested, he had the mirror. There was an amulet. We found it. The order gave us the mirror. It was supposed to be. It was some sort of magical material. It was important somehow. I don't know the specifics. I'm just the person who was sent here to. This is where the treasure is hidden. And I was sent here to make.
So he kind of scoffs and he's like, "So you released a plague and murdered 2 women, or tried to murder 2 women for treasure."
No.
And also,
no. You don't understand. It's not that kind of. The staff and the mirror, the smoke and the mirror, they're supposed to lead us. They're supposed to lead us to the treasure. The treasure is incredibly important. It's supposed to help save the world from something. I was always fuzzy on that bit. It was in the scrolls.
That's a lot to go on to murder people.
I didn't murder anyone. It was Legard.
You said
he took it too
Legard
far.
to murder it.
Well, I wasn't the one who. And then she points at Cantarius. He's like, I wasn't the one who released the smoke too early. It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Told you.
So I'm confused. How did you come about? So he looks at Cantarius and is like, "How did you get that staff, anyways? I'm confused. How did you know he had it? How did any of this just conveniently fall into place?" I mean, you've had that staff for forever, haven't you, Cantarius?
Yes.
So
Do you know
what?
my son? Do you know my son?
I take it you're not talking to me.
He comes in. Knows like Legard.
Oh,
is
you're
his
talking
son.
to the abbess?
That'd be sick.
Connor, you're talking to the
Do
abbess?
you?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you know my son?
And she pales so much, like her face is death, and like you just
Yeah,
You
notice
don't know that.
you notice, you can hear her shaking audibly, like her clothes are like rustling, and she's like,
She would have to gasp or something. I mean, at this
Yeah,
point,
yeah,
with
she
that
gasped.
much
Yeah, she
reaction,
gasped. She
would have
gasped.
had to
Yeah,
gasp
she's
to
like,
be sorry. Yeah.
yes, I'm sorry, I know him, and you see, like, she's having this extreme emotional reaction to this that you're not entirely sure why.
Oh, wow.
Well, I'm confused.
Cantarius?
So you do know how to break it then?
Yes.
If you do not tell me right now, I will break it on your skull, or your. I will hit this against your head until one of them breaks.
That was really good. I mean, that's an intimidation roll right there.
You
And
want
I
to roll
mean-
for me?
Wait, am I still not found one yet? Am I not in this room?
You're about to walk in. I think you're gonna walk in basically right after this roll.
With Antonius, I assume too, right?
Well, Antonius was still
Or are you
interrogating the
still-
guy. Yeah.
I was
Oh.
here. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow, you got a 1, Connor. I forgot to put
Hey.
the
I
odd
got a
in.
1.
I forgot to put the
On
odd in. It's
intimidation?
just 4. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah,
my,
so
okay.
yeah, she says, no, please listen to me. Listen. If we break the staff now, it will just cause death. It will just release the disease that's been spreading, and I don't even know if we can stop it now. You spread it, the smoke. If it's
Tell
not
me?
properly contained, then it's toxic.
I grip my
It's
staff.
the God's own mystery itself.
I attack her.
Oh wow.
I swing
Okay.
it straight at her
So
face.
Theo, this is the moment that you walk in. Kentarius is swinging the staff towards the Avis's face.
I
Yeah.
want to either.
I mean,
Do I have enough time
I'm about to ruin
grab
everything. I
him,
apologize.
Kentarius? Do I have time to like attack Kentarius or just stop him, like tackle him or something?
I will say you got into the room quick enough to stop it if you make a good roll. So,
I'm kind
Kentarius.
of injured.
Yeah, Kentarius. What exactly? So you're just like, is it brawling against her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Modifier 1 for my staff.
Okay. Are you rolling
I don't
or
care.
am I rolling?
Or
I'm
no,
rolling.
no, I'll like
Okay.
throw something at him, like.
What's the
like,
op?
"Ooh."
I just do up 1.
I mean, can I stop him? I don't really want him to kill her yet.
Sure. Yeah, you can stop.
I'm not trying to kill her.
I mean, all I know is that you said you were going to break her or your staff
That's
that
true.
you've been trying to break for years.
That's
So-
true. That's true.
Which, I mean, we have another guy who can catch on the floor, but I'm not really about spilling blood
And I'm like-
necessarily.
And I'm just like, no, this isn't gonna happen. Like my first reaction is just do it, like stop Kentarius.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
basically, it's Kentarius is brawling against Dellen and Theo's opposed role, like one helping the other.
Okay.
I think Theo just got out. But Baysab, should I just roll 1 for
No,
now
dude.
until they roll? Oh,
Yeah. Go ahead and roll base 1 up, and we'll see what they get.
hey.
Alright, so Theo's helping me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna put my brawling in because I'm just using my sword, so because I don't want to hurt him. I just want to stop his stick from
Okay.
killing her.
Sure.
So that's 4 obstacle. So he just slams the sword up in between
Ooh.
the staff and her.
Okay.
He's like,
I'm spending
we're
a
not quite
fate
done
point
here
to
yet.
reroll.
And so Theo,
I'm
what do
spending
you?
a fate point to reroll.
Oh, okay.
I thought I was helping him.
Yeah, you are. So how are you helping in this
Wait.
situation?
Oh,
Can I like
okay, I
grab
probably won't go.
Kentarius?
Yeah. So
No,
you.
Connor, the
so-
number I have is the only that was him helping.
I was thinking more like tackle him,
Oh,
because I mean I didn't have any time to like.
Yeah, sure. And
Oh,
again, like the
yeah,
rule
I was
hasn't. Yeah, the
just
final rule
playing
hasn't been
into it.
decided yet because he has to. He's spending some fate. But yeah, so your
So
contribution
would
is
the
going to be
tie go-
going towards Kentarius, and Dellen's just blocking the staff.
Yeah, because I don't have time to
Who
like
would
do
the-
anything else.
The tie would go to.
I mean,
That's a good question.
who's the defender?
Technically,
I'm defending her.
I'm defending against them.
Yeah.
So technically they're
Yeah.
attacking, but they're also defending someone with their attack.
Yeah,
I
I'll
think in
say
this
Connor's-
role, You're the defender.
I think
yeah.
Connor's the defender.
Attacking-
I'm the defender.
How would he be the defender? He's attacking her, and we're
But again-
stopping him.
Yeah, but that's not that role.
You failed.
In our
He failed
role,
anyway, it doesn't
we're
matter.
Attacking quote unquote him. We're trying to stop him.
Oh, okay.
So, but
Well,
Yeah,
he
so-
just
by
didn't
one.
get it
Yeah, so
anyways.
Dellen, you block the staff initially, so you're just like you bring up your sword, and then Theo comes and tackles Kentarius to the ground.
Yeah, I go to say something and I'm like, never mind. You just go fly.
I had a cool line, but you ruined it.
Like what?
So what next?
I need to follow through on what I tell you.
So I look to the abbess. I'm just like, you should probably tell them everything, or else.
I have told them
I-
everything.
Well, Antonius and I kind of know some stuff because the other guy told us stuff.
I
Okay,
read that
so-
like no one's told me anything. I'm like, why does Cantarius have that staff? How did you know he had it? What's up with Cantarius' son? Why will destroying it release all the gas? Answer all those questions right now.
Ooh.
I kind of like, all right, like I'm good, and then like once I kind of like break free or whatever, I just say, Alphonse, tell them everything too. I feel like you've got a lot up your sleeve, a lot down your throat that you haven't been saying.
I'm just like, hush now, sweet child. The time is later.
I look to Dellen.
He's just
I
like.
just looked at
"Hush,
Dallin."
don't tell me
I look at
Say,
Alphonse and I'm like, just because I expect you to lie doesn't mean you're getting off easy for this.
I mouth, I'll tell you everything later.
that." No.
I just face palm and
Can
go
I do
back
a
and look back at
that?
like
Sure, Connor.
I mean,
Make a
oh
listen
yeah,
check
you
for
can't
that?
see.
Op 3.
Can I get
Yeah, Op 3.
up 3?
For Cantarius and all his wounds.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, I had the modifier as 3. Whoops, that was sick.
Yeah, I always do that. Man. Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
You got a 6 though.
I'm just using fate.
Yeah, you.
Wait, no,
well,
it's automatically open-ended.
so you just be
I can use the
rolling a
6 to
failed one. Yep.
roll that too.
And you failed. So you don't hear it, but
I mean,
mark that test.
I mean, it's not a huge deal. Like, I'm not gonna hide it from you, Connor. So it's all good.
Yeah.
And I'm not specifically hiding it either. It's just gonna take a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the abbess says, what was the first question that you had asked her?
So I asked her why about the staff, basically why Connor had it, how he knew he had it,
Right.
and then about his son. Basically those 3 things.
And she looks at the altar, which has a scroll on it. She takes a step towards it, like looks at you, says, "Can I?" Like implying, like, "Can I go grab that scroll?"
Written magic is a thing, right? Some
You
people
wouldn't.
use words for
Yes,
magic.
actually, yes, that's totally a thing, and you'd be familiar with it.
This is So I'm like, I'll read it, and then go and grab it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's in like an ancient form of Garrick. But you can decide.
I'm like, I won't read it. What does it say?
Yeah.
But
So
I'm holding on to it.
right. So she looks at it. She says, "This is, it's this just sounds crazy. It's a prophecy. I've read the stars, and this is what they said. I wrote it down. This will probably explain it quicker."
I am legitimately dumbfounded that she stared at stars and came up with a prophecy. I am legitimately like overcome with emotion at that idiocy to me.
I mean,
mm.
you know, that's
You're
a
Tacony, right?
that's a thing. Astrology
Yeah.
is totally a thing that happens a lot in this world. You may not believe in it. That's fine, but like you know it exists.
Plus, like, you're Tacony, and this seems to have its roots in Tacony stuff.
Yeah,
So
a
that
lot
might
of it
even
does.
be kind of familiar to you.
But yeah, so she
Okay.
says,
Sorry, go ahead.
the master of flattery, and she looks at Alphonse, the son of
I was like, oh.
yeah, the son of retribution, and she looks at you, Dellen, the father of the devil, and she looks at Cantarius, and then she looks. No, she looks at Theo. She looks at Theo last, and she says, the ghost who loved a ghost.
So there's no Sergio in there.
And then she also says one more, and then she looks around. She says, and your friend Antonius, the one who with no voice.
So he's like, so you're saying that this paper or the scroll is talking about us?
I think it is. It's when later on in this scroll, it was almost as if I was being controlled by something, writing the words down. It seemed to speak of a group of people who would come here, and they were the keys. They were the people who would lead us to the treasure. We've been trying to find it for a long time now, but we had never been able to finish the ritual because we needed the keys. And she looks at Alphonse. He is the first key. If we do the ritual, and she starts to get like excited, she's like, if we finish it, we can find the treasure. We can find it. We can help people. That's what we were sent here to do. That's what I was sent here to do. That's what you were sent here to do. I believe that.
So he points to the scroll and he's like, and this is what told you that there's a treasure here?
No. And then she there's like another She has you like roll down the scroll more, and she says, right here. Right here. It says. There were other things I was getting this from, but when I cast the auguries and I looked at the stars, I saw this too. I saw that it was here. That was what sent us here in the first place. This initial reading. Obviously there were other texts, and when we found them here, they led us to a further understanding of what we needed to do, the ritual and so on. But it was this augury, the reading of the stars that I did, that started this whole thing.
You said you were vague on what the treasure was. What?
We don't know what it is.
Who was vague? What was vague?
We don't. Everything was vague. The stars, the scrolls, anything we found, it was vague. But
you don't have any idea what it. I mean, for all you know, we could be releasing this demon or whatever. I mean, you have no idea what this does at all. You just know that it's supposed to be a treasure. You did all this for something you had no idea what it was?
I don't have much of an idea of what it is, but the people I work for, the Order, they do. I trust their leadership.
Let's go find this order.
And she kind of smiles slightly. She's like, "You just don't find them. They're everywhere and nowhere at the same time. They're half a dozen kingdoms, half a dozen languages, or scattered. I don't even know why I'm telling you this. I could technically be killed for it, but I don't seem to have a choice."
Dylan just nods, says, "No, you don't." Or I guess he shakes his head. Says, "No, you don't." Well, we don't really have any reason to believe that she's telling the. Well, I mean, that this treasure is something we should go after. Like, I mean, this sounds like a really convenient story to not get killed. I don't know.
You can make an observation test.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Just make it
What's the
make it graduated.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, she seems to be telling the truth. She seems pretty sincere about it. As crazy as it might sound, she believes it at least.
Right. And of course, he still doesn't. None of us know what the. I don't know. I look at Cantarius. I'm like, what do you say? Is your son in the staff or whatever's going on? I can't hear you, Connor. I think you're muted.
Man, that's why you guys weren't hearing my awesome lines.
I totally wasn't the whole time.
Oh, that's so upsetting.
I was like,
Bro,
I was
this was my line. I was commenting the whole time. Damn.
Oh no.
Right, so, I say, we're not here for treasure. We're here for the damned.
And she's
I'm
just
not sure what that means.
confused. Yeah,
What?
she's confused.
The heretics.
Oh right.
Oh,
We're
I
not
see.
here for treasure. We're here for the damned.
I mean, treasure's nice too.
He nods. He's like, well, he nods. He says, "That's true, but it's your staff and your son that's involved here. What do we do about this? What do we do with the staff? I mean, the heretics go back to the church either way. That's a given. But it's your call how this goes."
I want it destroyed, but I don't want any ritual.
And she speaks up. She says, "No, you don't understand. If you destroy it without the ritual, bad things will happen. You'll make it even worse. It has to be used. It can't be just broken."
And I ask, I'm like, "What does breaking the staff do, Cantarius? Does that have to do with your son?"
And Dylan, you notice out of the corner. Yeah, you notice out of the corner of your eyes that the Apis pales again at the mention of the sun.
Wait a second. Prophecy or the whatever it said, to the father of the devil.
Yeah,
How
that
do
was
you know
Kentarius.
breaking it? How do you know that breaking it won't release something that isn't your son?
My son is the devil. There's nothing left to release.
So
I
then
kill
breaking the
Kenta.
staff is so breaking the staff is to kill with what? So breaking the staff is destroying your son. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're trying to do?
This hurts my pride deeply to say this, but I honestly don't know what's gonna happen. I'm going with my gut. I'm going with what I've been trying to do for years.
And you're gonna end up
Not
killing
gonna
more
change
children.
because adulterous
Oh,
nun.
did
Wait,
you just
what?
hear that? Alphonse said, and you're gonna end
No,
up
I
killing
didn't.
more children.
Right after you said I'm gonna go with my
Oh,
gut, I'm like, yeah, and you're gonna kill more children.
Oh man.
Fight,
I
And-
didn't
and-
just ignore that.
fight,
I say,
fight. Oh.
I say, I've been.
Alphonse can't fight.
That wasn't even me being
No.
snippy. I'm dead serious. I'm glaring at you. Mhm. You killed my daughter.
Maybe
I just ignore him and say, I'm going with what I've been doing for years.
the abyss is
Not
right.
just I'm not going to change what I've been doing for years just because some adulterous seducing nun tells me differently.
She
But
said,
killing children and an entire family isn't enough to make you change your ways. That's...
Dylan, if you don't cut his tongue out right now, I will kill him.
if you kill me, you're definitely gonna die. But okay, that was me being snippy.
do you say that in character? That was me being snippy. No, I'm kidding.
Nah, because it's out of context.
Yeah.
It's the fourth wall.
Dylan just says, when this is all done, you can do whatever you want, but for now, all our lives depend on us staying alive, or on us not
Just
killing
cut
each
out his
other.
tongue. You can live without a tongue. You'd be much better.
I stick it out at him.
He sticks out his tongue at you.
I'm like, oh wait, he's blind.
We all kind of laugh. He's like, "What?" Nothing.
I go stand by Theo.
No, I like wink and Alphonse like that's it.
I look at Alphonse, I'm like, I think you better leave. I just kind of like nod at the door, like, you should probably get out.
I shimmy to Theo.
You what?
He's
I shimmy
shimmying
over to
behind
Theo.
you. He's using his meat shield for...
Yeah.
Do you do anything, Theo, when he does that? Are you just like...
kind of like whatever. I understand Alphonse. So it's like I take care of him.
Do you stroke my head?
No. I don't touch you at all.
So Theo, are you saying anything to the abbess at this point? Like, what are you thinking? I mean, just like a couple hours ago, you were macking out.
I just kind of like give her like a betrayal look on my face. It's kind of like she glances at me at any time. It's kind of like
Definitely.
like she knows that I'm mad at her, but I don't say anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of ignoring it.
I think she like steps towards you and she says, "Theo, please."
This is exactly like what happened in the Maze Runner. Like she betrays him, but she has to. She has to betray him. And then in the end, like she tells him to trust her, but she does something so crazy that you're like, how can you trust her? And then in the end, you find out she was telling the truth, but he still has this feeling. He's like, she did it for a good cause, but still it just hurts because of the betrayal. I'm gonna change my belief at the end. Like, okay, you'll see afterwards. But yeah, I just kind of like. I kind of don't even say anything to her.
Oof.
But just kind of like.
Just like turns away, cold shoulder. Dramatic.
No, I don't turn away. Just kind of like, don't even. I just don't look at her.
Okay, and yeah, she looks at Dellen again. She says, "Anything else you would like to know?"
I just nodded at Kentarius and like he wants to know how to destroy the staff. It's his staff. I said that's we do it his way. And so we didn't come here for treasure. We came here for heretics. And if you wanted our help, you had an interesting way of asking for it.
But Dylan, the treasure doesn't mean gold. It doesn't necessarily mean that. It could be
It
something.
doesn't mean anything. I can't even read this scroll. For all I know, this is an ancient grocery list. The only thing I know is that if we don't bring these people back, we all die. That's all that matters.
You're muted, Antonius or Josh.
That's why she called me the silent one. He does not speak.
Oh, that's so good. Oh,
I was close to giving up.
that was so good.
And all I was trying to do is make some stupid joke.
Oh. And in doing so, you found your destiny. But
Yeah. So she
Did we get
says,
to find out what's going to destroy the world yet?
"Yeah, I think we'll actually cut over to that at that point. Cover to you. And yes, so he says, we're looking for certain treasures, is what we call them, and the treasures are hidden within various places that we don't know exactly where. This is the first one we've found, but
What?
you are the all right. The abbess, Achia.
Yeah.
She cast an augury. She read the stars, and she predicted that there would be a group of people who would come to this town right at the moment that we needed them to unlock this treasure, and you did. It's you that she spoke of in this prophecy that she wrote down or gleaned from the stars. I'm not entirely sure how it worked, but apparently one of you is the key to unlocking this thing. And yeah, she these treasures are supposed to help us save the world, help us. There's some sort of evil that's coming, and I'm not entirely sure what it is.
And you
If this treasure is a
expect
great
me
sword.
to believe that.
Hey, sometimes I don't even believe it myself, but I work for people who do.
No, I can understand working for a cause you don't believe in.
Nice.
Can't
Basically your whole
understand
life right
working
now.
for a cause so obscene. How can a man be a key?
I'm not entirely sure. We haven't been able to test it yet, as the
Prophecy.
key hasn't arrived until now.
Seeing the future. Magical items.
The staff,
This is
the
all
mirror.
Mirror.
Yes. The mirror that I hear
Mirror.
you have.
How do you know what I do and do not have?
Well, I was the one who sent the flaming hawk that was supposed to go grab it.
Oh, so that was you.
Yes, that was me.
So then this is important.
Yes, it's important. I'm not even sure if that
What is it?
it's an amulet.
I can see that.
And he
What's it made of?
just kind of grins at you. He's like,
How are we supposed to know what he's holding up? He's not holding up anything.
It's made of silver.
Silver? It's beyond any silver work I've ever seen.
I mean, it is silver. The engraving around it is silver. He's being cheeky again. He was referring to the engraving around it when he knows that you're referring to the mirror
okay.
itself.
Okay. I
I
can
mean,
see
this guy's
that.
almost dead. You should just clock him.
How to do that?
What?
I am intensely curious on how it is made,
No,
to be
it's fine.
honest. Professional curiosity is getting the better of me here. But that's beside the point. Alright, you're coming with me and you're going to tell everyone else exactly what you just told me. Grab the back of the chair and drag him.
Oh,
to the
all
other
right.
side.
Okay.
People
Nice.
know.
All right then. All right, so say we cut back over to you guys, and this is basically I'm going to say that Antonius just walks in right now
Because the
yeah.
timing of the word.
Yeah. With the guy being dragged with the chair. And then okay, so the guy is like bumping because there's like little tiles or whatever on the stonework, and he's like I'm not gonna be able to have any children.
I don't get it.
Got a sword to his chin, and he's got a bit of time for humor.
Yeah, you can tell that this is like his
Nathan's right,
desperate
always like that.
attempt to
He's
not
like-
think about how much pain he's in.
He'll be like in a situation where he could possibly die, and he always makes a joke. What Nathan
Yeah.
Drake always does.
Yeah.
I feel like Alphonse and that guy would get along pretty well.
Yeah.
Is anyone going to respond to me walking in, or am I just gonna?
Well, okay. What was the last thing we said before we cut? Because I don't remember what happened.
I mean, you were just saying, hey, we're gonna break the staff.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. All right. I remember. So I just turn when you come in. We probably all just look at you like, what's up?
Except for Cantarius.
We should take like a 5-minute break. I want to grab some of the broccoli and go pee.
All right, sure. Let's go ahead and take a break here, and we'll be right back.
Okay, cool.
Stay
You
around.
guys can figure out where we
Bit
left
more
off.
Bernie Wheel to come.